We got a trio of new Pokemon introduced with the Scarlet and Violet DLC from the land of Kitakami, so let's talk about their possible ecology. First up is Okidogi. This is a bipedal, dog-like Pokemon, and it has really developed forearms. This might suggest that it's semi-arboreal, given that its hind legs are fairly small. It's probably not built for walking long distances, or for being quadrupedal. It seems like it has a large bushy tail and back that might be used for balance like modern day squirrels. And it has a peculiar green coloration. There aren't many green mammals, or really even green mammal-like Pokemon, so maybe this thing is partly photosynthetic. It has a pretty sizable snout and has a jaw lined with sharp teeth. A lot of modern day canines are somewhat omnivorous, so maybe Okidogi is as well. But the sharp teeth suggest a fairly carnivorous diet, as well as the long snout will enable it to have a better sense of smell and possibly track down prey items. It also has a large pink leash ornamentation, which looks pretty bizarre and always reminds me of animals getting stuck in those pop bottle connectors. It's hard to tell if this is part of the Pokemon's body or if this is some kind of added ornamentation. Either way, this could be used for mate attraction, possibly. If you look at various species of birds, they have very large and flamboyant feathers, and maybe Okidogi is doing the same thing with its leash. Next up is Monkidori, and appears to be a primate-like Pokemon. Similar to Okidogi, this thing isn't really adapted to walking long distances, and its forearms are much longer than its hind limbs, suggesting maybe a semi-arboreal lifestyle. Although its arms aren't that long, so it's probably not swinging from tree to tree like modern-day orangutans, and maybe it only spends some of its time up in trees or canopies. It has large forward-facing eyes, which are also another indicator of its living an arboreal lifestyle. Forward-facing eyes have good stereoscopic vision and are important for judging distances. It has a reduced snout, so it's probably somewhat omnivorous or herbivorous, and doesn't appear to have a large nose, so it's not tracking down anything through smell. It also appears to be wearing sandals on its feet, so maybe it is a spring breaker. No, that was terrible. In contrast to pretty much all other primate-like Pokemon, Monkidori doesn't appear to have a tail. This might mean that it's on its own evolutionary branch and has evolved for a long time away from all of the other primate or monkey-like Pokemon. And finally is Fezandipiti. This is a large bird-like Pokemon that has large hind limbs and is probably spending a fair amount of time on the ground. Due to its name and body shape, it's possible that it's most closely related to Pokemon like Fezandipiti. They both have well-developed hind limbs that are useful for searching for food on the ground, but they still have large wings, so they are able to fly, but maybe not quite as long distances or as often as some of the other bird-like Pokemon. Its pink feathers combined with its large tail feathers might be used for displays. There are a lot of birds that have very elaborate mating displays, and Fezandipiti might fit in with those. It's got a somewhat small but slightly curved beak, suggesting that it's maybe somewhat of a generalist or a predatory Pokemon. Fezandipiti is probably feeding on a wide variety of organisms and plant matter, including small mammals and reptiles, as well as eggs, insects, and probably some seeds and fruits. I know we don't know much about these Pokemon yet, but it was fun to kind of hypothesize what these Pokemon might be like. Let me know which one's your favorite down in the comments, and follow for more videos on Pokemon ecology, and as always, thanks for watching.